And so some of us, I think, picked it up straight away, some of us knew it from the start, some of us have done a little drawing on the whiteboard to help themselves or help show someone else. That's absolutely fantastic. So coming back to Jack. So Jack picked up on what type of joint it is now, Jack. So it's a synovial joint. Now Jack was able to give like the function or a description of synovial.
And Maisie's going to tell me when he died. 1552, and when did he die? Yeah, Maisie. Pardon? 1618. Ethan, what monarch? Queen Elizabeth, well done. Fetcher, what did he find?
That's what you're going to be measuring. But what's going to happen if I keep putting them in? If I just keep putting them in, keep putting them in, keep putting them in, what's happening? The level of the water's going up.